right, same video, same location, same outfit. We're going to talk about Jay-Z's response to the allegations from the 13-year-old, well, she was 13-year-old when she's alleged that he and Puff Daddy assaulted her while another female person witnessed the whole thing.
There are more sex assault accusations connected to the case against Sean Diddy Combs. The latest involves hip-hop mogul Jay-Z, who issued a vehement denial, writing, "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away." Also saying, "My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence."
So Jay-Z responded with a very come at me, bro, badass, sort of impassioned response. I think a lot of people are paying attention to the noise, just like when R. Kelly cried crocodile tears with, what was her name? Oprah's best friend. I forget her name. But R. Kelly cried tears just claiming his innocence. And the same sort of impassionate, emboldened, come at me, bro response that P. Diddy had. But technically it's all noise, right? I'm not gonna go verbatim through the response. I'm pretty sure you've already heard videos or watched videos going through the response, and you can go Google it yourself. That's why it exists. Jay-Z came out and basically said that these allegations are disgusting and heinous. He talked about he has a daughter and his kids, he feels sorry for his kids who have to deal with this. And he talked about how, he's not going to basically lay down and take it, that he's going to fight back. He talked about how the lawyer is corrupt and he's an ambulance chaser. Yeah, he said a lot of stuff. A lot of it was rah-rah noise, to be honest, if you read between the lines. Because the one thing that was missing from this response is him saying he didn't do it. Funny, right? He said a lot of stuff about the allegations, like they're disgusting and disturbing and all that stuff, which they are. If they're true, they're disgusting and disturbing, so we're all in agreement here. But he never said, I did not do it. I don't know this woman. I don't know this girl. I have never met her. We never had sexual relations. I was never in a room with her. I was never at that party. He never denied anything. He insinuated that he was denying it. He insinuated that the accusations and allegations weren't true. But he never literally said, I didn't do it. I was not there. I didn't have sex with her. I never met her. I would nothing like that. But a lot of dummies and low IQ people. And I say low IQ because there's actually studies that people who engage in celebrity worship are less intelligent. So that's not me, that's science. Low IQ people heard it and was like, oh, yeah. He's got big balls. But it was a lot of noise, just like R. Kelly's cries and tears was a lot of noise. And just like P. Diddy's responses have been just a lot of noise.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
In my opinion, the reason why Jay-Z never flats out says he never met this girl, he never slept with this girl, he was never at the party, and he just did not do it, is because he has room to breathe. I'm pretty sure his lawyers were involved in a statement. So let's say that it goes to court, right? And there's some receipts, there's some sort of proof and evidence that Jay-Z was there at the party. Jay-Z can say, I never said I wasn't at the party. Let's say there was some proof and evidence that Jay-Z did meet this girl. He can say, I never said I never met that girl. Or let's say there's some evidence and proof that Jay-Z actually slept with her. He can say, I never said I never slept with her. But I didn't know how old she was. Because in the girl's statement, she never says that she's flat out told anybody her age. She never says that she told the limousine driver her age, the VMA awards her age. She never said that she said during the assault that she's 14, or told Jay-Z or P. Diddy or the woman that she's 14. She never said that. She never alleged that. But this is the 90s, and 14-year-olds look like 14-year-olds in the 90s. So she very much looked young, if anything else. So I believe the reason why Jay-Z never flat out said, I never met her, never slept with her, I wasn't at that party, I did not do this, is because he has room to breathe if this ever goes to court. He has room to say, I never said I did not do those things. I just didn't know how old she was. I never said I did not assault her. We had sexual relationships, but I didn't know how old she was. Peep it. Read between the lines and don't fucking jump for joy for the noise of this response. Now, when it comes to the lawyer, apparently the lawyer is not squeaky clean. Apparently he's been sued for extortion, but apparently the person who sued him is someone who else is involved in this P. Diddy case, and apparently Jay-Z had his hands to play in getting this person to sue him, basically trying to tarnish this guy's reputation to make him look like he's less legitimate. Those are all allegations. You can go look it up yourself. And so I'm not saying this lawyer is squeaky clean, but extortion is when someone's innocent, right? And we have not proved Jay-Z is innocent nor guilty, so we cannot say it's extortion. Blackmail is neither guilty or innocent. You can blackmail someone whether they're guilty or innocent. So that doesn't prove anything, right? And I'm gonna make another video about the whole being paid for your pain and suffering, because a lot of people still, celebrity worshipers and fanboys, like to use this excuse, well, they're going for money, therefore they must be lying, because they never heard of being paid for your pain and suffering, right? The lawyer of the accusers responded, and I liked his response. His response was also kind of, come at me, bro. I'm not gonna take that. Like, I'm not gonna allow you to bully my clients. I'm not gonna allow you to fearmonger me, because let's not pretend. I know, the whole world knows that Jay-Z is a very powerful man, and I'm pretty sure throughout his career, just the mere idea of Jay-Z threatening you probably will silence you pretty quickly. So I like that the lawyer was like, look, yeah, come at me, bro, whatever. I'm not going to let you bully me. I'm not going to let you bully my clients. I'm not going to let you silence us.
Tony Busby, who fired back, saying, I won't be bullied or intimidated.
Again, you can go read the response verbatim yourself, or you can watch somebody else's video. I'm pretty sure you already have. But the lawyer did respond to Jay-Z response, and I believe that this case will be moving forward. And it's a civil lawsuit, not a criminal, which is another thing that people are coping about, which I'll make another video about, and I'm making it in the same video when I'm talking about the getting paid for your pain and suffering. The thing that pissed me off the most about Jay-Z's response, this was like the beginning, the first half of the response, I was like, all right, I get it. Yep, sounds good. Like, if someone's accusing me of this stuff, I would be really angry too. So I had no problem with the beginning of his response. But the part when he started talking about, like, he has honor, like, I'm an honorable man, we have rules in the streets or whatever, right? That's the part that really pissed me off. You were friends with R. Kelly the entire time R. Kelly was being disgusting. And even if you want to claim ignorance, that you didn't know any of this stuff, when R. Kelly was found guilty, you never spoke out, right? You were BFFs, best buddies. You and Sean were the only ones that can call each other Sean besides your mothers. You were best friends for life. And you didn't know what he was doing, and if you did, you stayed friends with him. And then if you didn't, even if you want to say all of the allegations are just allegations, so why should Jay-Z say something, when the tape of him beating the crap out of Cassidy and dragging her down the hallway, and Jay-Z stayed, numbs the word, or whatever how you say it, he stayed completely silent about what happened, but you're a man of honor. I'm sorry, a man of honor doesn't stick by their friend's side when they're doing disgusting things and speak out about them because they're disgusted about their friend's disgusting behavior. And if your friend is caught doing disgusting things, an honorable person would no longer consider that person a friend.
I think it's time for us to address the elephant in the room.
R. Kelly was the first corporately sponsored pedophile. Everybody knew.
Once the came out on R. Kelly, Jay-Z fled the scene.
The point was, he knew all the time.
For 20 years, Jay-Z refused to speak out against R. Kelly, but his former partner, Dame Dash, won't stay silent.
Aaliyah is key to everything. Aaliyah and I were very serious. We talked about getting married, so I know exactly what went on.
She just be like, no, that's a bad man.
R. Kelly did indeed marry his protege, the 15-year-old singer Aaliyah Houghton.
Like, Aaliyah was like the sacrificial lamb for all that.
22-year-old rising star Aaliyah has been killed in a horrific plane crash.
It's a pain that you couldn't understand.
It changed you, turned you into a monster.
When Dame was at his lowest, Jay committed the ultimate betrayal.
I had so much trust in my brother, but he did things that I thought he would never do. So what you think I felt all these years?
For 20 years, R. Kelly's power protected him.
At that time, we did not look hard enough.
Remember Aaliyah's album cover?
Age ain't nothing but a number. Sitting back there like Perv Master.
I mean, I wasn't there. I ain't have nothing to do with that.
They made a song together called Not Guilty. Anybody that knows what happened to my girl that with me should not be with homie. Period.
Talking about honor, and then wanted to bring his daughter into it. Oh, I have a daughter. She's old enough to understand what was going on. Did we forget Foxy, how old she was allegedly when Jay-Z got with her? Did we forget Aaliyah? Did we? Oh, even if she didn't get with Jay-Z, she got with R. Kelly, and Jay-Z and R. Kelly were friends at the time. But you're a man of honor, right? And allegedly, how old Beyonce was when you first start courting her. So this idea that, oh my God, I have so much honor, I would just never, miss me with that.
Reggie, when you were running around with Suge during the heyday of the Death Row days, did you ever have any interactions or stories with Aaliyah by any chance?
I'm going to expose somebody that we all forget about. Y'all see this picture of Jay-Z with Aaliyah when she was underage? Y'all forgot about Jay, huh? We only know about Dame and Dash messing with Aaliyah and R. Kelly. But that ain't the only one that Jay had when she was underage. Yeah, remember Fox Brown and Jay.
When you start talking about the honor stuff, like for me, it was too much. You've gone too far. I'm not an idiot. Let's stop playing like we don't remember history. We all forgot. But you know, the fanboys and the fangirls out there would definitely buy that bullshit. So I'm in the middle of editing this video and for Jay-Z's response to the allegations, and some other things sort of dawned on me with the whole like I have so much I have honor and all these things. First of all, like most people that I know are not accidentally friends with pedos. They're not accidentally friends with men who assault women, or women who assault men or women. People just aren't accidentally friends with people like that. You're not accidentally a friend with a woman beater, right? And if you do become friends with those people, throughout the years, they reveal to you who they are, and then you make a decision whether to stay their friend or not. And Jay-Z made a decision to stay friends with not only P. Diddy, but R. Kelly. Doesn't really sound like something an honorable man would do, right? Like if a housewife, and this has happened before, where a housewife's husband is busted with 300 tapes of child pedo in their basement, and the wife claims for the last 20 years she had no idea. Do you believe her? Do you believe the wife? No, you don't usually believe the wife, because it's been 20 years you've been married to a child pedo dealer. There's no way you didn't know this. So no one's accidentally friends and stay in relationships with people like this. You usually realize they're like this, and then you make a decision to stay friends with them because you have no morals or because you're into the same thing, right? So please miss me with this, oh my God, Jay-Z has to be innocent bullshit, okay? Sorry. And it's not like we've never seen a case where a father who has their own daughters, teenage daughters, still goes out and assaults teenage girls. So you playing the I have a daughter, I'm a father card, miss me with that. Because I live in real world and real reality where fathers all the time assault people and women and girls all the time, regardless that they're fathers or not. And then just all of the rumors and all of the stuff for years now that's come out about Jay-Z. You live in PDD Hollywood. You live in Hollywood. You've been in the industry for this long. You want me to think that you guys are just squeaky clean? The whole honorable thing was, to me, was playing on my intelligence. And then the other part of his allegation where he was saying only like basically retarded people would fall for these allegations. He said something more like conspiracy theorists and stuff like that. Sounds like a Democrat, you know, like the progressives who kept saying that the only people who believes in like immune systems and waiting for informed consent when it came to COVID are all conspiracy theorists. Are the people who thought the Wuhan virus came from the Wuhan lab was all conspiracy theorists. Kind of sounds like that, right? Where like, oh, if you believe in the obvious, you must be crazy. So yeah, those are the part of his response that really pissed me off the most. Again, an innocent until proven guilty. And even if this allegation is not true, the dude is guilty of something. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. All right, bye-bye.